You don't lose your purpose in chaos. You lose it in comfort. You lose it in routine, in distraction, in endless togetherness. And then one day, you wake up next to a woman you love, in a life you built, and you feel neutral, not broken, just neutral. And neutral is slow death. David Data wrote in the way of the superior man. A man rediscovers and fine-tunes his purpose in solitude, in challenging situations, and in the company of other men who won't settle for his bullshit. Read that again. Solitude, challenge, men who won't tolerate your excuses. That's the forge. Not comfort, not romance, not validation. The forge. Spend too much time with your woman, and something subtle happens. You soften where you should be sharp. She hardens where she should be fluid. You start negotiating instead of leading. She starts strategizing instead of flowing. Data says, if you spend too much time with your woman, you will rub off on each other in the worst way. In short, the goddess and the warrior will become neutralized householders, sharing only the mildest play of sexual polarity. Neutralized, not divorced, not dramatic. Neutral, no spark, no charge, no edge. You become roommates with benefits and share bills. Polarity fades when there's no separation. Electricity needs distance. Too much proximity kills voltage. A man who cannot sit alone without reaching for his phone cannot lead. A man who needs constant affection cannot penetrate life. Solitude exposes you. No applause, no distraction, no sex, no noise, just you and the quiet discomfort you've been avoiding. Most men avoid this. They work late, scroll endlessly, stay busy, stay stimulated, because if they sit still, they feel it, the dull ache, the question, what am I actually here to do? That question is terrifying, so they drown it. But data makes it clear. The cure for a lack of purpose isn't dancing in a circle. It isn't journaling affirmations. It's austerity and challenge. Data writes, austerity means to eliminate the comforts and cushions in your life that you have learned to snuggle into and lose wakefulness. Take away anything that dulls your edge. No TV, no constant sex, no sweets, no endless entertainment, no mindless conversation. Strip it down. When the cushions are gone, what's left? The raw texture of your life, the dissatisfaction, the fear, the sense that you are not fully used. Most men structure their lives around avoiding that feeling. They binge, they scroll, they chase pleasure, they drown in small comforts. But data says something ruthless. Unadorned suffering is the bedmate of masculine growth. Unadorned suffering, not dramatized suffering, not victimhood, not complaining, just staying with the discomfort without escaping. Sit in it, feel the boredom, feel the fear of irrelevance, feel the pressure of mortality. Because here's the real truth. Almost everything you do because you're afraid to die without meaning. That's the engine. And instead of facing that, most men choose comfort. Comfort kills edge. Physical challenges. speak every week. No excuses. Want to write a book? Set a deadline. Attach money to failure. There must be consequences. If there are no consequences, you will negotiate with fear. Fear will win. And then you'll tell yourself a story about timing. Challenge forces clarity. Without challenge, purpose fades into vague intentions. And vague intentions produce soft men. Most modern men don't have real male friendships. They have drinking buddies, gym acquaintances, group chats full of memes, but not men who will look at them and say, "You're wasting your life." That's love, not comfort, not validation. Love, date her rights. At least once a week, get together with your men friends to serve one another. Cut through the bullshit and talk with each other straight. No masks. No pretending everything is fine. No ego games. If your friend is playing small, tell him. If you are drifting, let him call you out and welcome it, because iron sharpens iron. And isolation without brotherhood becomes delusion. You need both. Solitude to hear your truth. Men to test it. Now listen carefully. You are not responsible for making your woman her fullest self, but you are responsible for not suffocating her. Data explains that a woman rejuvenates her feminine energy best with other women, in celebration, in play and abandon, dancing, laughing, flowing without structure. If she doesn't have that, she dries out. Sexual desire fades. Radiance dims. Resentment builds. And then you blame each other. When the real issue was stagnation. Just as you need male challenge, she needs feminine celebration. Polarity thrives on separation and return, not constant merging. The extreme version? Go alone. No comfort, no entertainment, minimal food, silence. Data describes stripping life down until nothing is left but fear and staying there until you fall through it. Most men won't do that, but you can do a modern version. 10 minutes a day. No phone, no movement, no escape. Just sit, feel the discomfort. Don't fix it. Stay long enough to feel the layer beneath fear. There's something under it, a stillness, an openness, a direction that doesn't come from ego but from alignment. That's where purpose lives. Not in noise, not in constant stimulation, in silence. Here's the quiet tragedy. You don't explode into failure. You drift into mediocrity. You negotiate away your edge. You say, "It's fine. This is good enough. I'll push later." And then 10 years pass. Data warns that without arranging time for solitude, challenge, and men, you will rot in what it calls the cushions of bargain stagnation. That's poetic, but it's brutal. You become safe, predictable, manageable, and your woman feels it. Your body feels it. Your spirit feels it. The warrior dissolves into routine. You are not here to be comfortable. You are here to be used, to give something specific that only you can give. That requires friction. It requires distance. It requires time away from comfort, and time with men who won't let you lie to yourself. And it requires letting your woman recharge in her own world. So when you come back together, the polarity is alive. This is not about domination. It's about alignment, not suppression, but clarity. Restore your edge in solitude. Sharpen it in brotherhood. Test it in challenge. Strip away what dulls you, and then return to your relationship charged, not neutral. Most men won't do this. They'll choose comfort. They'll scroll. They'll cuddle their potential to sleep. But you're not most men. You're nobody. And nobody doesn't settle for soft living. Silence. Now sit with that.